That is the sound of hungry chicks. They're about a week and a half old, and you can see they've got quite a lot of white feathers on their wings and a bit on their bodies, but if they lift their wings then they're practically bald underneath. And they've got these funny little fluffy heads still, so they've got no feathers on their heads yet. That's the last to come through. And with the normal ones it just looks a bit scraggly, but with the white ones they just sort of look as if they're wearing little white jackets, little white coats that they could just take off, and then they've got this little fluffy head coming out the top. It's adorable and hilarious. And one of the problems with keeping them on the cardboard is that I've literally just cleaned them out. That's why I put fresh food in. They kick it everywhere. So just cleared them out and give them a nice fresh bowl of food and taken well, the cardboard isn't terribly absorbent. So I think I need to find something that I don't have to clean out every single day, which, you know, would be good because the build-up is quite atrocious. I'll just show you. That's what I've just taken out of there, and that's pretty much all over. So no wonder they've got it all over their feet. So if I was to find something that's absorbent, apparently horse bedding is very good. So I'm going to see if I can source some of that. It might be a bit late for these chicks, but you know, when it comes to the next lot, then at least I'll have it. Because these ones, once they get to about 2 weeks old, I like to put them on a bit of soil, get their immune systems used to that. Nice dry, clean soil. And they like a little dust bathe as well. It's so amusing to see them do their first dust bathe. I usually do it around about I have in the past done it around about the 4-week mark, given them the soil. But I think, given the weather, around about the 4-week mark is when they're going to be, hopefully, going outside. So I'll probably do it a little bit nearer the time. But there they are. I have counted, and there are still 11, which 11 out of a hatch of 12 eggs is not bad at all. Very happy with that. Look, you can just see underneath. He's bald under his wing. He, she, it, they. They're still bald under their wings. So they may look almost fully feathered, but they're really not. Not yet. Not bad for a week and a half. I see you. You can see that's actually a little bit low for them, so I'll put that up on another box. You just see how slightly awkward for him to drink. He's having to tilt his head. Don't really want that, so I'll put another book on there, and then that'll be a bit taller for them. Oh, there's none there. This one's a bit better for them. That's a lot taller, so it's a bit easier for them to use. Are you going to help? See? It's actually slightly too tall for them, but don't worry, they will grow into it. But they do prefer that one because they can drink with a straight neck, which they like. And this one's just a little bit too short for it still. But they still prefer it a lot more. You see, they're using that one rather than that one. Well, there they are, week and a half old, and in their funny white jackets. Their silly little yellow heads. And they're already little monsters. There we go, that's a bit better. You can see they can drink with a bit of a straighter neck. They don't have to tilt their heads so much, so they can actually drink a little bit more easily. And for the much bigger ones, the other one is still higher than that one, so they can choose which one they prefer to drink at and which one's most convenient. There you go. So they've started using that again. So with the nipple water drinkers, if they're not using it as much as they were, just keep an eye on when they use it. If they're not using it as much as they were, then it's probably at an inconvenient height for them. So it is good to have multiple ones at different heights. It's more difficult in a small setup like this when you just, you've just hatched them out and you're just raising them up. But it is important just to keep an eye on it because you want to keep them hydrated. The more they drink, the more they eat. The more they eat, the more they poo. The more you have to clean them out, but the more they grow. And keeping hydrated is extremely important, obviously. Yay. I love it when they queue up. So cute. And they've got some reading material as well, should they feel like it.